This place is terrific. You're gonna love the food. Guess you lost the argument.
As soon as they find out about Nim's death, Chinese blood's gonna flow all over town.
You won't talk.
Probably no life insurance.
This is kidnapping, buddy.
This will be the night of the dragons.
I don't even like Chinese food.
Works for me.
You know, McCall, I know you won the bet, but don't you think this is rubbing it in a little bit?
Give it a rest, will you? This place is terrific. You're gonna love the food.
Do me a favor and order me something edible. I don't mean marinated clam lips either. What am I using for? Ah, of course, out of order. Excuse me, can anybody here tell me where I can find a phone that works?
Who the hell are you?
I told you, pal, I was looking for a telephone.
None here now. Get out.
I agree with you, pal. Customer's always right. Great ambiance here, McCall, really. Dead ducks hanging up in the kitchen, you got Genghis Khan in the hallway, and a phone that's out to lunch. So what'd you order me?
Number 36.
What's that?
Boiled shark fin. It's great.
There's a great
Oh, you relax. Look, I really got you Chinese vegetables, okay? And they are good.
Great.
quý anh hiểu mà你想 play 冇？
喂，你揾邊個啊？
呢隻
佢唔喺呢度啦。
Let's ask some questions, Hunter.
Looking for someone, Lieutenant?
Rick!
Raymond Lau. How are you?
Good, good, and you?
I'm doing very well. Oh, I haven't seen you in years.
I know.
You're still short.
You're tall.
This is Dee Dee McCall. This is Lieutenant Raymond Lau.
Hi.
How's Barbara and Kim?
Oh, they're fine.
We go back a long ways to the academy. We were compatriots there. Now Lau is in charge of the Asian task force downtown here.
Oh.
So, what's the story here now?
Well, it's hard to say. No subtitles.
We got a dead body for you. It's gone.
Probably just wounded. Guess he ran.
No way, Raymond. That guy was dead. I checked him. I saw him take the hits. He didn't walk out of here.
Oh, where's the body, Rick? So what is it? A robbery?
Now, 4 Vietnamese came through that door, hot under the collar. Now, an argument broke out right here in the middle of the floor. Next thing we knew, bullets were flying.
Are you sure they were Vietnamese?
I was in Vietnam, remember? Chinese. Had a Viet in the back room. They were arguing.
Where'd the Chinese go?
Well, out the back and over the wall, I guess.
Boy, who shot first?
I don't know.
Does this make any sense to you?
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of gang activity down here lately, and,
I got a hunch about this missing body.
what's that?
The Chinese came back to get him, to give him a proper burial. Now, I'll bet if you check the next big Chinese funeral, you'll find something.
That's an interesting idea, Rick, but this is just a small piece to a big puzzle, and I don't have time to follow up on the long shots. But thanks anyway. It's nice meeting you. Excuse me.
What are you doing on your day off, McCall?
Going to a Chinese funeral?
Yeah, there's a Great Wall of China.
We're like Godzilla.
Bingo, there's our man.
Honey, take my picture. It's a Chinese wedding. Biff and Muffy will love it.
You look good, honey. Say cheese. Uh-oh. Come here. Look out. Come on.
Give me that camera. Hey, give me that camera.
Right there, Whalebait. You're not going anywhere, buddy.
Think again, buddy.
Hold it right there.
Put it down.
Tore my shirt. You're under arrest. For what? Assaulting a police officer, attempted theft of my camera, and wanton destruction of personal property. You think this guy's gonna fit in the car?
Yeah, I'll call a tow truck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Come on, Whalebait. Let's go, McCall.
Oh, you look like the cat that swallowed the canary.
I'm gonna get to repay an old debt today.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, Lieutenant Lau and I were roommates at the academy. He covered me one night when I was AWOL.
Hey, Raymond! This is gonna settle an old debt. Lieutenant, how are you?
Hunter.
Fresh from the lab? Now maybe you'll get off my back about that night at the academy.
Oh, fat chance, Hunter.
Now look, this one and that one was at the shooting the other night. This one here ran the show. He also left the funeral in a black limousine.
I called to see where they rented the limos from. It's from some place called the Chang Restaurant Supply Company. You know that?
Yeah, I've heard of it. How'd you get these pictures?
Well, we'd never been to a Chinese funeral, so we decided to go to one.
This big guy here, he's downstairs in the slammer.
You arrested him?
Sure did.
You might want to talk to him before he makes bail.
He tried to steal my camera. Besides, he ripped my good shirt.
Stop, you're ripping my heart out. Sergeant McCall, Rick, thanks. I'll check on these right away.
Thanks, Sean. Hey, how about lunch?
Next week for sure, huh?
You swamped?
Never ends.
It's not supposed to, Raymond.
All right, schedule the lineup for as soon as possible. I don't want the witness getting cold feet. Yeah. No, absolutely no overtime. Right. Not now, Shirley. And hold all calls.
Anyway, we found a suspect that only McCall and I could identify.
And we did it on our day off, too.
Yeah, but nobody asked for your help. That's my point.
You know, I don't get this, Captain. 2 hours ago, we give Lau the biggest clue he's had, and the guy goes and tells the deputy chief that we're getting in the way. Now, what the hell is that?
In the past few years, the Vietnamese population has doubled in this city. And they're living right in the middle of Chinatown, and that's causing a lot of real problems, considering the 1,000-year-old grudge they carry for each other. And that's where the Asian task force comes in. And that's why I don't want you two getting involved. This is a job for specialists, which you two are not.
Then why didn't Raymond, Lieutenant Lau, tell us about that?
Because I'm telling you now. Now, it's an area that the chief is nervous as hell about. And something's boiling up down there, and he wants it contained. Now, Lau knows how to do that, and you don't, and won't. That's an order.
Got it. Don't I owe you dinner?
Forget it, Hunter. Just because you brush your teeth next to the guy for a year doesn't mean you know him.
Lau and I were damn close friends.
Well, maybe Ray turned into a political wussy. People do change, you know.
Yeah, not that much.
Fine. Look, the captain was pretty explicit about us staying out of Lau's way, so why don't we get out of Chinatown, huh? Let's go get some Italian food. How about some calamari fritti?
Squid?
It's good for you.
Any units in the vicinity of the Pacific Pagoda, DB found. Possible 187, spawn code 2.
Like you said, let's get out of Chinatown.
Let's not stick around and ID the body before dinner, okay?
You guys must get paid a bundle for overtime.
Well, we were just a few minutes away, and it was called as any units in the vicinity.
It's not a problem.
I got a question for you, Raymond. Why did you go to the deputy chief instead of me on this?
I tried, Rick, but I couldn't find you. Look, I've been up to my butt in this stuff, and so I asked the deputy chief to have you ease off, because this is a delicate situation.
Did it sound like a complaint? Because I didn't.
Lieutenant Lau, you want to take a look at him before we ship him to the morgue?
Yeah. Vietnamese, male, around 45.
Do me a favor, let me see how he's dressed, will you? This is the guy arguing with the Chinese bigwig at the restaurant that night of the shooting.
Guess he lost the argument.
Did you really see him? I mean, could you swear to that, Rick?
Yeah, sure I could.
Okay, let's see if any of this connects, huh?
Look, you owe me a dinner, remember? We got a bet. Come on.
I'll see you around, man.
Why did you make a public spectacle of this murder, Chang?
It serves as a warning to those who would dare resist me.
Couldn't you phone them up? Did you have to go on national television news?
Well, the murder was private. The message was public.
Yeah, well, you just made a terrible mistake, Chang. Because once those media dogs have the scent, they're not going to let this thing go.
All dogs tire of a scent that leads them to nothing. Calm yourself, Lieutenant. This is just the beginning. Thank you, Marco. There's something I need your assistance on. Take a look at those photographs and tell me the whereabouts of those men, Lieutenant.
Why, Chang? Why do you want to find them?
Oh, don't ask me why. Just do it.
Why don't you have him do this?
It's obvious that you can get places where he can't. Just find them.
I can't guarantee anything, but I'll look into this.
Lieutenant, I'm sure you can find them. After all, it's to the best of your interest, huh? Why are you so eager? We haven't even completed our business yet.
What else?
There's these 2 American sergeants. They annoy me. They are behaving badly. They went so far as to arrest Mongo. Now, this upset him very much. I don't need the conflict from these Waiguaran, huh?
Hunter and McCall are off the case.
Hey, that's good. There is one last thing that I want you to do for me. I think you know what that is.
I can't touch him now. It's too dangerous.
I need that witness. I need him. Without him, there can be no transaction. Do you understand?
Yeah. I understand.
You know, Mongo, I don't trust these American-borns. Now that Hunter and McCall are off the case, I hope you're satisfied and happy, huh?
No. That man owes me a debt. I will collect.
No, not right now. I just want you to observe them for the time being. If they get in my hair again, then I will give them to you as a little humble present, a dessert.
Chum Nicolagigo.
Wasn't sure till now, but I know this guy.
Who is he?
General Look Noyam Nim.
He hasn't been in the headlines in over 10 years. Wasn't he the guy they called the People's General? It was the last big shot out of Saigon, right?
Still flying his own helicopter, I think.
Hunter and McCall, you got a minute?
Yep.
I want to believe that you two aren't crazy, so you tell me, what happened?
What do you mean?
I just got a report from the Asian Task Force that you were at the scene of their investigation up at Pacific Pagoda.
Asian Task Force. You mean Lieutenant Lau?
Actually, it was the duty sergeant.
Hunter owes me a Chinese dinner, so we were near Chinatown. It was any units in the vicinity call, and we were there in minutes.
As soon as we saw Lieutenant Lau, we left, okay?
Don't you know any other place in this city to eat besides Chinatown?
I don't even like Chinese food.
So it was an accident, right?
Right.
You don't have any quarrel with Lieutenant Lau?
Except for the fact he called you instead of me.
Well, we're all under pressure, Hunter. So bottom line, no more strange coincidences. Right?
Right. Don't look back. Yeah, we got a tail, all right.
Great. Captain said no more strange coincidences, remember?
This is no coincidence. This is a tail. Hold on.
Hunter, look, why are we running from him, huh? Why don't we just pull over and see what's going down here?
Well, who says they're gonna pull over? We're gonna guarantee that they'll pull over.
Okay, fine. How do we do that?
Now, hold on. Let's see what this baby will do. Come on, Detroit.
Get out!
Say cheese. You made bail real quick, didn't you, Whalebait?
Well, your boss is going to be real happy with the tab you're running, because you're under arrest again.
I might let you go with a warning if you tell me why you've been following me.
Reckless driving and carrying concealed weapons.
You're a real scofflaw, aren't you, Whalebait? Well, we should do this again some other time, Fatso. Get him out of here.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you Sergeant Hunter and Sergeant McCall?
Yes?
I work for a man of great importance from Saigon who would very much like to talk to you.
Well, you boys ought to talk to Raymond Lau. He's the man.
This important person will not speak with Lieutenant Lau. He wished to speak to you. It's a private matter.
Yeah, we'll follow you.
I have heard that you are not our enemy, as Lieutenant Raymond Lau is.
Well, Mr. Nim, the Asian Task Force is a complete different ballgame, you know.
Nonetheless, your actions with Chang's people speak otherwise.
Is that the name of the man, Chang? Is he associated with Chang's Restaurant Supply Company?
I need your assistance. The leader of our community has been missing since yesterday. Perhaps you've heard of him. General Luke Nguyen Nim. He is my son.
Well, I'm sorry that we have to be the first to tell you this. But your son is dead.
Thank you for your honesty. My man will see you out.
Well, sir, excuse me, but I think we might still be able to help each other here. There's nothing we can do for your son, but maybe we could join forces together to get the people who killed him. Do you know how Chang was involved with your son?
The matter has nothing to do with police now. We must handle it in our own way.
Let's not forget one thing. This is not Saigon. This is Los Angeles.
You are mistaken, Sergeant Hunter. This is Chinatown.
God, how I hate delivering news like that.
Yeah, I know, McCall, but if you didn't, there'd be something wrong with you, you know? Well, Byron Nim might be getting ready to go to war. I think he is.
Yeah, I'd like to find out if Mr. Nim has permits for all those firearms he has laying around.
Now, you better do it quick, McCall. Something's going on here, and it doesn't quite smell right to me. I get that queasy feeling like the one I had just before Quezon, you know what I mean?
Didn't we lose that one?
Say cheese.
Take a hike, Whalebait.
What did Mr. Luck want from you?
I wanted to buy a couple of tickets to the policeman's ball.
For God's sakes, Hunter, will you stop being a hero? The old man wanted to know who killed his son. He didn't know that your boss had him iced. Now, that's it. As soon as he found out the general was dead, we were out the door, all right?
I've been told killing cops is not wise. But if I see your face again, I'm gonna forget that good advice. Name Ming Bak.
When we left your office, we were tailed by a couple of thugs from that funeral down in Chinatown.
And they forced you to arrest them?
They were driving recklessly and carrying concealed heat. Speaking of which, it's got to be over 100 a year.
Well, the air conditioner's broken in here, but business as usual, it seems, for you two. Hello. Oh, Lord, I forgot all about him. Apologize to him and assure him that the Neighborhood Watch program is very important to me and reschedule again for sometime next week.
Any sign of the deputy chief?
All right. Hunter, leave the jacket on. The deputy chief will be here any minute. So, where do the Vietnamese come into this?
They said their boss wanted to talk, so Hunter tried to steer them to Lao, but they weren't buying it.
They said he wouldn't talk to Lau.
Put it over there.
Captain, look, wouldn't you agree that it would have been very bad police work if we had not gone along? Look, we're just trying to figure out what the hell's going on here.
And we think we may have figured something out.
Who is this?
General Look Nguyen Nim, leader of the LA Vietnamese community. He's the one that turned up dead at the Pacific Pagoda. It was General's father who wanted to talk to us.
Yeah. As soon as they find out about Nim's death, Chinese blood's gonna flow all over town.
Are you the authority on Chinatown now, Sergeant?
These ribs make it my business, whether I like it or not.
And before we boil in our own oil here, Captain, don't you think we deserve an explanation?
All right. Chang was the second biggest man in the Chinese underworld. Now he's the biggest. 5 days ago, Lieutenant Lau set up a sting operation for Chang and his boss. Something went wrong. We lost one of our own men and all the videotape they had.
Who screwed it up?
Chang. He thought his own boss was pulling a switch on him, so he shot him dead on the spot. Then he killed our undercover man who was working as Chang's flunky. It was a mess. But Lieutenant Lau pulled it out of the fire.
How'd he do that?
He got a Class A witness to the murder, one of Chang's lieutenants. Just one problem.
He won't talk.
Probably no life insurance.
Lau persuaded me and the chief that if we do this his way, he'd deliver the witness. That's why it's so damn important that nothing go wrong. And that's why I'm telling you everything. So you get it this time and you stay the hell out.
Well, I got it, but I want you to know one thing. Lau and I are very close. I want to tell him in detail my conversation with Nim's father. In person, if you don't mind.
All right, fine. You do that, Hunter. Yeah. Send him in.
Woman's touch. Did you play with hornet's nests when you were a kid, Hunter?
Didn't everybody?
What are you doing?
Always got to have a plan B. Sergeant Kwong, you got a minute?
What can I do for you?
Lau upstairs?
No. Where is he?
Sorry, I can't tell you. Look, Kwong, these wire photos just came in from Washington, D.C. They're a top priority. Now, you're wasting my time. Where is he?
I don't know.
Come on, Kwong. You know where he is when he's changing his socks.
Yeah, Deputy Chief, please. Well, you're gonna have to interrupt him because I guarantee you this is a lot more important. No, we got a little problem down here at the Asian Task Force. Yeah, there's a sergeant.
He's at the Wang Chu restaurant, Chinatown.
You know, something's wrong, McCall.
I mean, the pitch the captain gave us about Lau and his witness doesn't add up for me either.
You know, if everything was as smooth as the captain made it sound, don't you think Lau would have told me something about this?
He's over at Wang Chu. That's Chang's turf.
Yeah, we had to twist the sergeant's arm just to find that out.
Might as well say it, Hunter. I'm the only one who's here.
Boy, I hate crooked cops.
Been making all kinds of delays, Lieutenant.
I just want to make sure there's no way you're going to double-cross me.
Double-cross? Those are harsh words. Now, I want that prisoner. And when you have him in your possession, then call me. Don't worry, huh? Feel safe.
I want guarantees, not assurances.
Listen, You're in no position to make any demands on me. I'm telling you right now, don't you dare test my patience any further. My word is my bond. It's been so for 1,000 years in my family. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? You're an American-born Chinese.
Mr. Chang, those two police sergeants just drove up outside.
Look young guy, I'm like it. Uncle, stop them. You'll see Lieutenant Lau. Stop diggity. Hey, you're out.
And pull into the first alleyway.
Oh, now, Rick, this is Raymond here, okay?
Raymond, who's Scuzzball?
Settle down, Hunter. I know how this must look. But you don't know the story here, okay?
Look, I've had your crap up to here, Raymond. Now, they got McCall. What the hell is going on here?
I know they got McCall, but she's still alive. I saw her with Mongol. I know where she is.
Good. Where is she?
She's in some tunnels under the Wang Chu.
Good. Let's go there.
No, wait, Rick. I gotta talk to Sergeant Kwong first, all right?
Look, Kwong was the only one that knew we were at the Wang Chu restaurant tonight, huh? What was his cut out of this, huh? No, let me ask you this, Raymond. What was your cut out of it?
You gotta listen to me, Rick. Chang murdered his boss and killed one of my men. But there was a witness. Now, the day I busted him, Chang kidnapped my daughter.
They got Kim?
Yeah, and that's why I couldn't tell you anything. They're probably holding her and McCall in the same place. Now, let me make this call, because all hell's gonna break loose down here any second, and it's our one chance to get Kim and McCall. This is Lieutenant Lau. Patch me through to Kwong's Asian Task Force immediately. It's Code 3 emergency.
Stand by. Lieutenant Lau.
Kwong!
No, sir, we can't locate him. He's out of the office.
Well, find him!
All units, shots fired at Orden Hill. Possible gang-related. Code 3.
That's Chinatown.
That's Chang's phase 2. That's why I can't move until I talk to Kwong.
This is Sergeant Kwong. Lieutenant Lau?
Sergeant, yeah, Chang's making his move in Little Saigon. Activate plans A and B. Then I want you in front of the Wang Chu immediately. Got it?
Yes, sir. I'm on it now. Out.
Chang's men have just launched phase 2. Roundup of all of Nim's lieutenants, about 12 men. They're gonna do what Al Capone did on St. Valentine's Day. Gonna kill them all.
Well, your unit can do whatever it wants to. My job is to find McCall.
When Kwong and our SWAT teams get here, Chang will be spread pretty thin, so there'll only be a skeleton guard on Kim and McCall. They should be signaling us any second now. Damn it! Where's that signal? There it is!
Let's go.
I'll go first.
Wish you will. Ở bên度贏咗？Good call. Come.
What's your name?
Kim Lau.
Yeah.
This is kidnapping, buddy. You can get the death penalty for this, you know.
Hey! Hey! Mongol needs one of you upstairs immediately! Mongol needs one of you right now! Let's move it!
邊個？
Come on! Mongol wants you now!
小心，我小心啊！邊度啊？小心，我小心。
Drop it!
Kim.
Daddy!
Oh.
How you doing?
Okay.
猛哥，
你去嗰邊左邊啊！
但喂，你千祈唔好俾走啊！你哋
嗰度。
快啲，誒，
Take him down there. And be careful. I'll draw the fire from back here.
唔好俾走，唔知走去邊度嘅。喂，快啲，快啲去啦！跟我。嗰邊啊！喂，嗰住，冇錯，快啲。走啊！千祈唔好俾走，快啲啊！大家咯啊！誒，
我跟住芒果啊！
佢喺個牆後邊嗰度。
This will be the night of the dragons.
They should all be here now.
Except one.
Where are we?
At the gate of hell.
You don't need to do this to us. We want peace.
I will give you peace. My peace.
How long ago? On my way. Call the garage, get my car downstairs. Johnson, come with me. We gotta be in Chinatown in 5 minutes.
Don't worry, honey. Daddy'll be just fine. The sergeant will take real good care of you. Move it.
Yes, sir.
We will respect your strength. You have taken my son away, but there will be no reprisals.
That's good. That's very reassuring. But I will sleep much better knowing that none of you will wake up the next morning with a change of mind.
If you do this thing, the killing will never stop until every one of our people is dead. As for my son, the war is finally over. But for you, Chang, it will just begin.
There's one thing I learned about you people, Liam. In fact, from your son. It does no good to talk. There is one thing that you understand only. The gun. So be it. Ying.
Drop your weapons now. I said now. Come on, hurry up. Everybody up against the wall. Move it. Move. Okay. Come on.
Well, we got a fortune here for you, Chang. You have the right to remain silent.
All right, let's get them outside the squad cars. Come on, hurry it up. Sergeant, get those...
What the hell happened?
I think we just stopped a gang war, Captain.
We sure did. Oh, McCall. Don't I owe you that Chinese dinner?
Well, McCall, you're finally gonna get that Chinese dinner you've been wearing me out about. Home cooked, no less.
Yeah, I think I almost settled for a pizza with the works.
Yeah, sounds good.
Specialty of the house. My mom's own recipe from the old country. An exotic adventure in taste.
What do you call it?
吃了通椒鸡.
What's that mean?
Barbecued steak and French fries.
Hunter, you still owe me a Chinese dinner.